Diane in Denmark here. Just a quick check-in with you today. As you can see, I've got one of my candles going, one of the Advent calendar candles. We're at the 19th of December, and I know many of you, like me, have been planning, we're counting down to Christmas, not long to go. Also in the other calendar candle, you can see where, we started up here, we're getting closer. And, we've been doing all these Flylady super cruising missions and getting ready. And I just want to check in with you today because also, when I made these super cruising missions, I've mentioned almost in every one that the Flylady habit for December is pampering. And if you've been following me for a while, I started making these videos last year. And things really started rolling at the beginning of the year. I think I mentioned it before, I had 30 subscribers at the beginning of the year, and now we're almost at 10,000. It's incredible. Anyway, I've mentioned my Flylady story many times. Many of you know I was a Flylady Premium mentor, and I've just been trying to push on to you the importance not just of the Flylady system when it comes down to routines. Our routines are, morning routine, evening routine, just those things like, getting dressed to shoes, being ready for the day, looking ahead, looking in our calendar, all those little things that kind of keep us on the straight and narrow and keep us going. And I've mentioned to you several times that of all the Flylady habits, we have a habit of the month of, doing a load of laundry or menu planning, drinking your water, all those things through the year. When I first discovered Flylady, like 12 years ago, I could never wrap my head around this idea of pampering. We got to December and I was thinking, we've got to be wrapping presents and decorating. And just that idea of why is it important to take time for me? Surely I need to get the house in order and be decluttering, and it just never really sunk in the beginning. And then of course, once you've been following the Flylady system for a while, you learn that instead of asking questions, and being a bit of a rebel, like, why do I have to do this? Instead of kind of, always kind of looking for like, why do I need to do it? I'm a big questioner. Why do we need to do this? Sometimes it's better just to let go of your perfectionism, let go of all those questions and just do it. And that was a huge revelation for me when I actually stopped questioning why I had to do the pamper mission or take 15 minutes for myself every day. When I stopped questioning it and just tried it, things really opened up. And I could see, once I actually did it, I could see the difference. And I could see that if I actually took just 5 minutes for myself to make myself a nice cup of coffee, or get my coat on and go and sit outside, even in the month of November or December, when it's freezing here, and look at the birds. Just 5 minutes, it pays you back tenfold. Recharges our batteries. Just even if we've been having a bad day, it just gives us that breathing space and allows us to carry on with our day and with renewed energy and vigor. So I really hope, I know it's the month of December, and I know a lot of you are still feeling overwhelmed by Christmas and the holidays, but if you can just, here's the timer, set your timer for 10 minutes. Please don't question it, just do it. And also that principle also applies to things like, if I had 10 crowns, Danish crowns, for every time somebody says, but why do I have to wear the shoes? Don't ask, just try it. Or, saying, well, what difference will it make if I spend 5 minutes decluttering an area? You know what? You prove the system wrong and say, you know what? I tried putting on the shoes and it made no difference from me, and I know it works. So prove us wrong. So anyway, please, pretty please, take your timer today, trusty timer. Actually, I have to tell you a funny story. You know, I've got two of these Flylady timers. And one of them, the other day, I had the sink full of water and I dropped it in there. I've dried it out. I'm not quite sure it's going to work again. So I'm using the one that I normally keep down in my office. So just be careful with your timers. Don't drop them in hot soapy water. Anyway, it doesn't need to be a Flylady timer. You know, just use the timer on your telephone or on the top of the hob or microwave, whatever it is. Just take time for yourself today, and it can be, you know, it doesn't have to cost money. You know, I've said this before. It doesn't, you know, we're not going off for a spa day. Just do something that puts a smile on your face. And if you've seen on Instagram, if you're following me on Instagram, you know, I post shiny sink, outfit for tomorrow, what we're having for dinner, what I've been doing for pampering. There's a really great poster which has got 50 ways to relax or take a break. I mean, go and have a look at that. You can go and, you know, just sit with your pet and stroke your pet. You can go outside just for 5 minutes. You know, see what the world looks outside. If you've already got your Christmas tree up, just sit by the lights of the Christmas tree, light a few candles, and have a shower by candlelight this morning. You know, paint your nails. I did mine yesterday because I was out with a friend of mine for dinner that I hadn't seen for a long time, and that was a great way to pamper. You know, put on something, an outfit that makes you feel festive, or, you know, some festive earrings. You know, do something nice for yourself and put out some serviettes. You know, when you're making your lunch, just put a nice serviette for yourself and use a wine glass instead of an ordinary water glass. Just do something for you, please. And remember, don't keep questioning things. Just try it, because once you try it, hopefully that will open up your eyes to these things, and you won't waste the time. Because I wasted an awful lot of time thinking, why did I have to do it? And, you know, and I was so busy rushing around and doing lols, you know, loads of laundry or decluttering. But the key to this system is looking after you. All right, so anyway, I said I was going to keep it short, and I'm at 7 minutes, and I need to get on with my day. But anyway, just do something nice for yourself. And remember, if you're asking too many questions, it normally means that you're looking for an excuse to get out of doing something, all right? So anyway, Diane in Denmark, very grey here this morning, but I am looking forward to my pamper today. I'm meeting up with my besties, you know, my two besties, and we're going to be having a skinny dip this evening, and we will be taking a little Christmas tree with us and dancing around the Christmas tree, as we do. I know it's a bit crazy, but, you know, we're like that. And exchanging our gifts, because we probably won't see each other before Christmas. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Have some time with those that you love. You know, that's another great way to pamper. Okay, anyway, that's it for me. Diane in Denmark. See you very soon. Have a wonderful day and live long and prosper and pamper.